Hello ladies, welcome back. Into this video, I'm going to be telling you how Nigerians name their children. So, if you are dating a Nigerian man or you are married to a Nigerian man, you do not need to bother about going to look for beautiful names, about going through the book of names, there is a very amazing way to name your child. This is how names are given in Nigeria. So you see, when a Nigerian child is born, we do not go looking for names in the book of names or the most beautiful names or this or that. No, our names are gotten from religion. Our names are very beautiful names and very meaningful names. We do not give our children names just for the sound of it or how beautiful the name sounds. No, we give our children names based on the meanings. Yes, we give them names based on their biblical meanings or based on their religious meanings. Yes, you may not know something about Nigerians, but Nigerians are notoriously religious. Yes, when I say notoriously religious, I mean everything that Nigerians do is in one way or the other connected or ascribed to religion. I'm telling you, the way we talk, the way we make conversations, the way we name our children, which is what I'm talking about right now. Yes. So, for example, a typical Nigerian, I'll give you a conversation. Hello, Marianne. Hi. Ooh, hi, Natasha. It's been a while. Where have you been, girl? And she's like, I've been around. Wow. Girl, you look good. You were glowing. What would I say as a Nigerian? It's been the Lord's doing, my dear. We never want to feel like anything we do is by our own power. We want everything we do to be seen as the hands of God in our lives. Even our names. Yes. A typical Nigerian name is gotten from religion. Hold on. Very soon I will tell you. You know those Nigerian names you hear? Like Emeka, Chukwuemeka, Chinedum, Ifeanyi, Ngozi, Chidiogo, Chidemma. Like all these names, they are connected in one way or the other to religion. And I will tell you soon. But before I tell you that, let me also go ahead to tell you how notoriously religious we are. Everything we do is based on religion. Yes. Do you know that a typical Nigerian finds it obligatory to go to church? If you do not go to church, you feel like the devil that day. Believe me. Anytime I skip church, I just feel there is this feeling. It's just this feeling that you feel like, oh my God, I missed church. I'm not supposed to have missed church. And you start to feel very, very like guilty. There is just that thing there. And a typical Nigerian goes to church every Sunday. If you go out in a Nigerian street on a Sunday, you will not see any human, except that person is a Muslim. If you are lost on a Sunday, my dear, you will hardly find someone to ask where it is that you are looking for. So, it is normal for a Nigerian family to wake up on a Sunday and everyone is rushing, brushing their teeth, getting ready, getting out their clothes, because once it comes to the time, everyone heads to church as a family. So this is very important that you should know that Nigerians are like this. If you move on the street on a Sunday, I'm telling you, there are proliferations of churches everywhere. Everybody in Nigeria wants to serve God. Everybody in Nigeria wants to give God the glory on Sunday. This is our life. So, going back to how we name our children, I'm going to tell you that we derive our names from religion. Say I have a child. My baby's name is, the dad gave her that name, Chimodioga. It means my God is kind. Yeah, I hope that's exactly what it means. It means my God is kind. So for you to want to give your Nigerian child a name, you have to think about the meaning. Some people give names based on the circumstances of the child's birth. For example, someone who has looked for a child for a year or two, who faced an infertility problem, and finally she became pregnant and she gives birth to a child, she could go ahead and name that child Ngozi Chukwu, which means blessings of God. Or let's just say something happened during the birth of the child, then it was an amazing thing, and you want to give a child a name like that, you'll be like, nothing is too difficult for God. Ifeanyi Chukwu. And that child's name becomes Ifeanyi. We have a way of calling our names or turning our names into short names and sweet names. For example, Ifeanyi Chukwu, which is nothing is too difficult for God. You can call that person Ifeanyi. And we also go ahead to call her Ife, I-F-Y, Ife. Or Ifeoma Chukwu, which is the good things of the Lord. You could also call her Ife. For example, you want to give your child, say, Chukwuneidu, which is the Lord leads me. You call that child Chiedu. We call him Edu. You understand? Or Chukwuemeka. My God has done me well, or my God has done well. That is Chukwuemeka. We go ahead to call that child Emeka, or for short, Amy. You understand? Like there are lots and lots of names. I do not know where to start from. There are also names that are gotten from things, say like faith, hope, love. All these are names in our language. Someone can be bearing faith, but in our language. Hope in our language. Love in our language. So there are different ways you could give your children names. You could give them anything, but it should be meaningful. We do not give our children like meaningless names. Do you know that some of the names that are given to kids, if you go to check in the book of names, some of them are serpents, some of them are, very, very bad names that we do not know what they actually mean. And you are giving this to your child. Remember that the name of the child follows the child. I know of a lady named Blessing. I know of a friend. This girl is a blessing to her generation. She's just an amazing person. Her personality is amazing. You cannot be with her and not be blessed. I'm telling you. And these are the things we look for when naming our children. For example, I called my child Treasure. Like, I felt like she was my treasure. And I gave her that name as a pet name, Treasure. Gift of God. Onyinye Chukwu. That is in Igbo. Like, Nigerian names are amazing. Believe me. So if you are dating a Nigerian man, and you're thinking of how to name your child, think no further. All you have to do is sit down, think of something beautiful that you want your child to have as a name, and that name will be given in a traditional way. You could also go ahead to name that child an English name, or For example, you see all those people that have called, that have Igbo names. You also have Christian names. Yeah. For example, my brother who is in Mecca, Chukwu Emeka, his baptismal name, his religious name is Emmanuel. My sister who is Ife, that is Ifeanyi Chukwu, her religious name is Patricia. My other sister whose name is Ngozi Chukwu, she's also called Frances. You understand? Like, we give names that have meanings. So, my dears, look no further when you're looking for how to name your child. If you are married to a Nigerian man, even if you're not married to a Nigerian man and you want to name your child a Nigerian name that is beautiful, please borrow a name from the Nigerian culture. That name will go ahead to be with your child. It is going to dwell in your child. It is going to make your child have a meaningful life. Imagine when your child's name is Blessing. Ngozi Chukwu, the blessings of God. Tell me, even when someone who is having any negative motive for that child comes to call her, you call her Ngozi Chukwu already. You're calling her the blessings of God, and you are going ahead to talk negative. Where are you headed? You already blessed her calling her name. So whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing is not going to work. Imagine your child's name is Chukwunedum. My God leads me. And you want to say something negative. First, you have to call my name for you to tell me anything. And you call me Chiedu or Chukwunedu, and you go ahead to say what it is. My dear, you already called me a child that the Lord leads, because Chukwunedu means that the Lord guides you, the Lord leads you. No matter, no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. So our names are so beautiful. Look no further. Don't go looking for Sophia, Alexandra, blah, blah, blah. Come on. I'm just based on being a Nigerian. Like, it is more important for your child's name to be meaningful than for your child's name to just be aesthetically pleasing to the ears. That's it. Believe me. So my ladies, there you have it. Just in case you're confused or you're thinking of how to name your child, this is exactly how we Nigerians name our children. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have liked this video. Please do like this video, subscribe to my channel, put on your notification bells for more videos, okay? So without further ado, do have a lovely day. Do have a happy day. Stay happy, stay blessed, and bye-bye.